last note. 1, 2, 3. Trombone sing. Play it. Ready? Just trombones. Singing kind of actually opened up the sound and made it a little bit better in tune that time. So when we're playing, don't just play the note you have. Make sure we're kind of adjusting for pitch on those chords. Again, last note. Hold it ready. Everyone in? We have less of you guys, so y'all can always probably play out most of the time for volume to balance out these chords. Again, beginning. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Okay, principal players, tuner. B flat. That was just for him. B flat. Sorry. Yes, she's only allowed to just so she can stabilize it. Everyone else is using their ears and making adjustments. Well, again, we're playing what's on the page, but I'm asking you to go above and beyond what's on the page. I think the very first time we started this, we played it, you guys came up with an idea of where you wanted to lead this phrase to, and we're not doing any of that. We're just kind of playing bland, white, black on the page, make it alive, make it colorful. Okay, so maybe add a crescendo in somewhere, and then back away. There's a spot where I feel like there's tension, lead into the tension, or if there's a high point in the phrase, lead into the beginning again. Shape the phrase. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Saxophone family here. I'll also ask you while we're listening to them to see if you can figure out where the melody is in this chorale. A 1, 2, with the rhythm, lightly. A 1, 2, 3. The back half of this chorale, measure 5 to 9. Who has the melody? Probably the alto, and specifically, I think more the alto and the alto 1 voice, or actually it's alto. Okay. Make sure we can hear them in the beat at 9, 5 to 9. Also, where are we building this phrase to? I heard something. I don't know if I heard it very much. Exaggerate it again. 1, come in. They have melody towards the end. Let's make sure we can hear them. And then shape the phrase from there. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think at the beginning we might have some trumpet that's playing the upper voice. Y'all can probably play like the melody. Getting more phrasing at the end. Let's go ahead and exaggerate it even more. I like the balance we heard in the beginning. And one more time. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. That time. I think that's with combination of what you just did and what we did there, that was more interesting chorale. All right, Mudbug. I mean, flutes in this one.
But I mean, in your piece of music.
Oh yes, yes. Everything that's here is here. Singing. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Use the right articulation. tie that corral in, like we talked about the other day. When you have that FP, and even though you don't have an FP, we want to treat it like we did the warm-up corral, where we let the altos bring those notes out. Okay? Do it with your voice too. Make sure that we play, sing like we want to play. One more time. Again, get closer to what we like. What we like about playing this. Beginning. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Exit, hit away. Phrase it. You got it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Delay of game on the trombone. 1, 2. That's right. You need to do that. It's fine. He's coming in from a lesson.
It says I'm like 30 cents flat, but I'm pushed in on it.
Try again. Again. 1, 2, 3. Put your finger on 1 or 2 measures that you had some rhythmic difficulties or technique difficulties, and practice that individually for about 30 seconds. Go. Be more on top of, I know it should be a little laid back, but like some of us are laid back a little bit too much, and we end up having some entrances that are a little bit delayed. So think a little bit more ahead, look ahead. I know it's quicker than we're going. Read quicker. All right, we got it. Beginning. Individually, did you improve on the spots you had some trouble with? Yes.
Students are creating mystery task paintings. So every day they come into class, they are doing a new task to their painting, but it's nothing that they can prepare for, and they don't know what's going to happen next. So on day 1, they were tasked to pour paint on their canvas. So then they ask questions. Can I splatter it? How much do I put? Where do I put it? And I don't answer any of their questions. They just have to figure it out. Day 2, which was today, they came in and they had to apply 3 strips of tape to their board. Again, I didn't care how they did it, and I wouldn't answer their questions. Some of them wanted to know if the tape had to touch, if it had to be straight, if it could be different shapes, and I just told them figure it out on their own. After the tape, they had to get a still life object from a table, and they were timed to paint it with India ink for 5 minutes. One view of the object. And when they were done with that, I told them to turn their canvas around, and I timed them for another 5 minutes to use India ink painting their object. And that's where we stopped today. So next class, I don't even know what the task is going to be yet, but they'll come in and have a different mystery prompt. And I'm trying to get them used to not always having a plan and not getting attached to whatever they're doing, because the next time they come in, they're going to change it, and it's not going to look the same anyway. And there's no way that, you know, more than one person, or, you know, 2 people have similar projects, because they're all different and they complete the tasks in their own way. Supposed to look like my neighbors. They think that there's a right or a wrong way to do it. I think in a lot of classes there is one right way and one wrong way to do something. And so the only wrong way to do it is to not do it.
But on their first time doing it, you said they get frustrated.
Yeah,
Why do you think they get frustrated?
because I'm not giving them enough instructions.